3 to 4 weeks until Reynolds and McFadden's return to the practice squad. But while they're hurt, I'm out here practicing hard. And it was needed considering our Week 5 opponents was the New England Patriots. And they were doing a great job at stuffing the run. I could barely go anywhere. But in the first quarter, on the 30-yard line, I went out on a flat route as a check down, but I was unchecked and unmarked, so I caught the ball at the flats and sprinted my way for a 30-yard receiving touchdown. Gerard Mayo actually helped us out get the touchdown because he forced him to throw it to me on the check down, which led to the score. Now we're fast forwarding to the second quarter. New England answered back fast though with their high-octane offense, and we continued to have troubles with the run. But eventually we were able to move the ball down the field, and Tony Romo finds Jason Witten for the touchdown to make it 14-7. Now we're fast forwarding to the fourth quarter, and the score is 17-14. I was used as a wide receiver and put on reverse, and I picked up 9 yards on the play. 3rd inches, and I pick up the first down. I was able to pick it up in the fourth quarter, but in the end, it was not enough as we lost 21-17. And I finished with 70 rushing yards, 39 receiving yards with the receiving touchdown. But now in a division rival matchup versus the New York Giants. And now let's get to the kickoff. Returning the ball from the 2-yard line, I'm following Des Bryant. I cut it to the outside, great block by 45, and I get the ball up to the 30-yard line. So a pretty decent return for our offense to work with. Let's get something done, Romo. First snap of the game. We go with the halfback misdirection. I bounce it out to the outside, and I go for a juke move, and I pick up 11 yards on the play. So a great start for our offense. 2nd and 9. We go with the halfback counter. I try to bounce it, but I get swallowed up by a bunch of linebackers and linemen. It is now 3rd and 12. We're running the split back. I go out for the check down. I'm open, Tony, but he hits me a little too late. If he got that to me sooner, I may have been able to make a guy miss and pick up the first down. So it's 4th and 12, and we have to punt. After New York punted, we are on the 5-yard line. 36 seconds left in the quarter. I go out for the check down, and he throws it across the center to Des Bryant, who picks up the first down. You go with the counter once again, and there is a huge hole in between the tackles, and I push my way forward up to the 35-yard line. So another great run. We need to get on the scoreboard before the Giants do. We're going with the halfback ISO zone. I follow my fullback, except I see a huge hole between the tackle, and I pick up 7 yards. So that's some great ball carrier vision, and the coaches are loving that. And as Walter Payton says, never die easy, as I fight for every yard. We're up to the 48-yard line. We go with the play action, and Jason Witten is open on the corner route, and we are now in New York territory. 1st and 10, halfback draw, going between the center and the guard, and I pump my legs forward, and we pick up about 6 or 5 yards. 2nd and 4, we go with the play action deep bomb to Des Bryant, but it is picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. We need to play better than that, Tony. Hopefully the defense can do something so we can get the ball back. Dallas's defense is looking stout as we hold the New York Giants to a 3 and out. So they have to punt it. Getting it around the 35-yard line. I truck a linebacker. I keep on pumping my feet, and I get up to about the 44, except there's a block in the back by rookie Byron Jones. That could have been a great pickup. So we get the ball on the 46, which still isn't bad. We do a halfback toss. I juke into my blocker so he can set a great block, and we pick up a huge gain. And I definitely was feeling it versus this Giants defense as I continue to run the ball hard. And when the run works, the pass works. So we decide to go with the slant route. Tony Romo throws it across the center to Cole Beasley, who gets a great gain. Look at Des Bryant just chilling. He just struck the corner. Let's look at that again. He's just standing, and he just trucks the crap out of him. But then the coach decides to sub me out, and they only get a field goal. You should have kept me in, coach. 24 seconds left. We go to play action. We go with the deep ball, and that ball is caught on the 30-yard line. But once again, the coach decides to sub me out, but at least we get another 3 points. But honestly, it pisses me off a bit that Jason Garrett takes me out on certain drives where I feel like I can make some plays. Returning from the 27, we bounce it to the right. Alright, great block by 31, and there's no way this guy can catch me. And another great block, and the punter is the only player left to beat, so it is safe to set off the big play alert for the 72-yard punt return for the touchdown. Jason Garrett, you gotta keep me in these plays because I am a beast open field runner and I can help this offense do some great things.
To make it happen, he did that time and they get a touchdown out of it.
And with that play, we are now up 12-2, so of course we're gonna go for the 2-point conversion. We try to run up the center, except I get stuffed. After the Giants scored a field goal, it's 12-3. Returning the ball from the 3-yard line. We take it to the left. Great blocks on the outside. And I burn the special field gunners. I'm at the 50. The 40. Will I be able to break the tackle? I will not, but I get the ball on the 31-yard line. We are already in field goal range. 1st and 10. Tony Romo throws across the center to Des Bryant, and we are now on the 1-yard line. This offense is looking as balanced as it can get. First and goal, we try to run up the center, except I get stuffed again. So this time on 2nd goal, we decide to do a halfback toss, and the cornerback will not be able to keep up, and I dive into the end zone for my 2nd score of the game. So we are now up 18-3 versus the division rivals. We are now in the 4th quarter, 18-3, 3rd and 2. Great blocks to the outside, and we pick up the 1st down. And eventually, we get the ball up to the 36, and we go for a field goal, and we hit it, so that makes it a 18-point game. If you have the Cowboys kicker in Fantasy League, then he is doing pretty well. The Giants just can't seem to get anything going on offense as they have to punt again. This time, we're returning from about the 16, 17-yard line. Great block. I cut it on the inside. I'm at the 50. The 40, I go for the juke, I juke out the linebacker, and I get the ball to the 31-yard line once again. I am a huge special teams weapon. 1st and 10, we go with the halfback screen, and great blocks by all the linemen, and I score my 3rd touchdown of the game off a 20-yard screen pass. And with that play, I have a punt return touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and now a receiving touchdown. I am turning out to be one of the most diverse players in the league.
To score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
And the Giants offense continued to struggle for the rest of the game, so we ended up winning in a demolition of 28-3. And now let's take a look at the stats. 133 passing yards, 114 rushing yards, 5.6 average yards per play. So a very balanced offense we have going. Both quarterbacks did not play up to their potential, as Eli Manning had 0 touchdowns and Tony Romo had 1 touchdown and 1 pick. I had 114 rushing yards for 4.9 yards a carry with a touchdown off of 23 attempts. I had a total of over 260 return yards, including the 72 punt return for the touchdown. And it looks like my friend Odell Beckham Jr., who I've been getting along with during the offseason, did not have the best game. Hopefully he turns it up in his next matchup. But up next, we verse one of our toughest tests, the Seattle Seahawks. But once again, guys, thank you for all the support and thank you so much for watching. And by the way, Sub Wars will be starting in the next day or two, so leave your gamer tags down below if you want to be a part of it. Love you guys, and I'm out.